Good morning, afternoon, or evening, dear yogis here at our Echo Yoga. So grateful to have you here on the mat with me. And yeah, the more and more that I teach in this space, or I wouldn't even say teach, guide and share what I'm learning along the way. I've had so many beautiful responses and shares and vulnerabilities from those on the other side of the camera that I realize the beauty of these kind of spaces, like having online spaces to share. It can bring us closer together. It can help us to feel more seen, to feel more accepted, to feel more known. There is beauty in this collaboration with technology in the sense of broadcasting authentic expression through a means that can reach so many more voices and faces and bodies than we simply can do in the presence. And also, I don't want to get distracted from the world, you know, from being a formist, like being in form. I feel grateful for this beautiful, you know, earth that I get to walk on, and the floor that I get to practice on, and the people that I get to speak to. And so my invitation in this practice today is a remembering and a recognizing of where we get distracted, where we come out of presence, where we get pulled into the world of, you know, the avatar. And that we realize, like, this is the paradise. Like, this is heaven here, if we want it to be. And so that we bring that energy that we unfold on the mats, like that love that we find for ourselves, if we can find it on the mat, and that softness and the opening in the body, we bring that vulnerability to real life situations and people. And that we don't get caught up on projecting into this world like that everybody else has got it figured out, that they're more healed, that they're more beautiful, that they're more healthy, that da 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 da. But that we take these collaborative spaces to love ourselves more deeply so that we can show up more truly in our tangible material world. Because this is important, and we're in a time now where we are getting pulled into the intangible when we have such a precious resource, which is a material existence, a material existence. And so may we remember that, you know, may we really, really remember that. So that being said, today's practice, we're going to open up the hips, baby. We're going to open up the hips because this is where the emotion is. And open the heart and really like allow ourselves to be courageous by being vulnerable in a really like difficult world sometimes, this material world. The more that we get pulled into the internal, collaborative, artificial intelligence, technological spaces, the bodies start to shut down. They begin to numb. The intelligence of the human vessel is kind of lost, and we become more robotic. We become more numbed out. And I want us to feel. So that's my offering, is I want you to feel. I want you to be sensitive and sensitized and sensational. Like that is your birthright in this like wonderful human body. So feel. That is my invitation today. Feel it all. So that being said, we're going to start with a posture that really pushes you to feel, which is frog pose. So take your yoga mat, fold the sides of it up, because we're going to let our knees go really wide and we want support for the knees. So what you're going to do is you're going to come onto the yoga mat. You're going to take your knees as wide as you can go, and you're going to keep the knees in a 90-degree angle with the feet. So knees, feet in line. The feet are dorsiflexing out, and we're going to slowly open and come down to our forearms. So some of you are not going to be able to come down to the forearms. You might need to stay upright. Bring couch cushions, bring pillows, whatever you need beneath you until you can lean on something. And then you'll slowly come down. And I haven't been doing this posture lately, so my hips are quite elevated from the floor. You can put something underneath them to help. But notice if you're coming forward out of the posture, bring the hips back in line with the knees, and you're going to feel this. It is quite sensational. Pad the knees up. I don't want you to get bruises, but I want you to feel. So let's breathe in and out of the nostrils, close the eyes, and in a system, in a world that is very fast, that's pulling us so quickly into cycles of productivity and consumerism and capitalism, it is a rebellious act to slow down and to feel. Because if we were to feel all of our feelings and to know our needs, we would not be working as hard as we are for other people's dreams and missions and for money. If we could feel and we were sensational and sensitive, we would sleep more. We would make love more. We would appreciate long hugs more, connection more. Our hearts would be more open. And we're not robotic. You know, we've got robots. We're humans. We're sentient beings. We're felt beings. So may we be what it is that we're meant to be. Sentient, feeling. Let the body tremble. Continue to breathe here. Sensational posture to begin the practice with, I know. And very slowly, we're going to bring the heels in towards the glutes. Come forward a bit with the chest. Come up onto one hand, the next, and we're going to slowly walk the knees in. Take your time. You don't want to go too quickly. Move the yoga mat back into its place, and let's come up into toe squat. Tuck the toes under. Sit back onto the heels. Sit up nice and tall through the spine. Relax the shoulders. Let out a sigh. And take an inhale, and on the exhale, I want you to flutter your lips the entire exhale. Again, inhale. Inhale. Beautiful. Come onto the hands, pat the feet out. Great. Let's turn the fingers back towards the knees. And bring the chest forward and into little circles. Stretching out the forearms, the wrists. We hold a lot of tension in the joints in the arms, the wrists. From typing too much or texting, let's move in the opposite direction. Bring the hands back forward, tuck the toes. Press the hips back and up, downward facing dog. Press the palms into the earth, hips back. And let's slowly walk the feet forward to meet the hands. Take your time, feet hip width distance apart, ragdoll in, take opposite elbows, let the head hang. Nice and long through the back line of the body. Hands to the earth. Come up halfway, hands to the lower back. Make a fist, press the fist up, and let the head drop in. So we're getting into the shoulders. You can always let sighs out, let the breath come in and out of the nostrils. Releasing the deltoids, the upper shoulders, maybe that space between the shoulder blades, the scapula, into the rhomboids, the trapezius. Let's take an inhale, press into the feet, slowly lift up, back bend, open the chest. And exhale, hands alongside the body. So nice grounding, but lifting practice. Inhale, reach the arms up, open the chest, look up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach the arms up and open. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, reach up. And exhale to the heart. Hands alongside the body. And let's give a little bounce. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Bounce in the knees, bounce in the shoulders, flicking of the hands. Sometimes when the body is numb, we just need to give a little bounce. Let the chest come forward and back, hips back. Come up to standing and hands to the back of the hips and just push the hips forward and back. Think about your grandma, your grandpa, if you are grandma and grandpa, when you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, push the hips back and forward. Really lengthen into the hip flexors. Very good. Let's bring the hips forward and back to the next side. And we're just waking ourselves up. We get distracted when we are sleepwalking and in a habit or just a routine. So waking ourselves up. Beautiful. Let's open up wide to the side of the mat. Bend the knees out to the sides. Bend deeply in and just move from side to side. Let the arms just kind of hang. Move from side to side. You can come up onto the toes of one and then the other. Beautiful. And then bend deeper into the right knee. Sink the hips down, left toes point up. And then to the other side. Hands can come forward to balance. Lengthen to the back side of the body. Keep the chest lifted, spine straight. And we're sensitizing, we're waking it up. Come back through center. Hands facing up. Elbows bent, so like we're carrying platters. Let the body tremble, sink into the hips. Go deeper than you think you can go. Let's bring the hands to the knees. Drop the right the right shoulder into the midline. Look over the left shoulder. Drop in deep. Let's come back through center. Left shoulder in. Look to the right. Opening up the hips. Sensitization. Waking the body. Right shoulder in. Look over the left. I am here. I am present. Here for it all. Come back through center. Left shoulder in. Beautiful. Come back to center. Lift up straight. Pigeon toe the feet in. Hands to the hips, slight bend in the knees, and slowly fold down. Hands drop to the earth, let the head drop down, and lengthen through the back line. Let's come up halfway. Right hand stays planted, left arm stretches up, twist the chest, but keep the hips square. Inhale. And exhale, hand down. Inhale, lift the chest, left palm stays down, and right arm reaches up. And right hand down to the earth. Bring the right hand to the outside of the left ankle, left arm reaches up, open the chest, twist up. Left hand down, walk to the other side. Left hand to the outside of the right ankle. Right arm reaches up, open the chest. And come back through center. Pigeon toe the feet in a bit more, heel toe in, sink the hips down, release the hips. We come into yogi squat. Sit up nice and tall, palms together, elbows press out. And bring the hands down. Might be on the tiptoes, and we're gonna turn to the left. Left hand can come behind you. And then turn to the right. Left hand down, right arm back. And let's just move from side to side, opening the hips more. Bringing the arms open wide, opening the chest. And again, we are just opening the front gate of the body. Hands to the earth. And twisting a little bit from side to side, right knee down, left knee down, getting playful, being a little creaturely. Sigh out. Whew. May we open. Courageous. It is courageous in the world to feel. In a world that is not feeling, it is courageous. Be a rebel. Back to yogi squat, hands to heart. And bring the hands back behind you. Sink the hips. Bring the feet together and bring them into the groin. Take a hold of the big toes, peel the chest up, inhale. And exhale, slowly fold forward. Keep the spine straight, elbows press into the thighs. And peel the chest up. Cross-legged seat. Let's take an inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, twist to the right. Right hand down behind you, open the chest. Twist from the belly, not the neck. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, lean towards the left knee. Reach across with that right arm, nice and long through the right side body. Let's take an inhale, lift up, reach up both arms. Exhale, twist to the left. Right hand outside the left knee, open the chest. Inhale, lift the left arm. Bring the right shoulder down towards the right knee, left arm stretching up and over. And back through center. Extend the right leg out to the right, left foot in to meet the right thigh. Nice wide Janu Shirsasana. Right hand to the inside of the right calf. Left arm stretching up and over nice and long through the left side body. You can come down to the right forearm if you'd like. Keep the chest twisting open. Opening the heart, opening the side bodies and the hips. Just bring the left hand down behind the left hip. Press the hips forward and up. Reach the right arm back. Rock star. And set it all down. Let's extend the left leg out to the side, right foot into the left thigh. Left hand to the inside of the left calf, right arm reaching up, open the chest. Stay here, come down to the left forearm, open the heart space. Relax the muscles in the face. Right hand down behind the right hip, press the hips forward and up. Left arm reaches back. Set the hips down. Beautiful. Let's bring the right leg wide as well. Both toes point up, nice and wide. Let's take an inhale, lengthen up. And exhale, let the arms go out wide as you bring the chest forward, balancing you'll find the point and then bring the hands down in front of you onto the forearms, folding in nice and wide. Sometimes I bring my elbows down, I sit my chin on my hands. And we just stay for some breaths moving in and out of the nostrils. Slowly come back up. Cross-legged seat, sitting up nice and tall. Chin to chest. Lift the head, take an inhale. We're going to hum in the back of the throat on the exhale. Again, nice and relaxing for the parasympathetic nervous system. Inhale. Again, inhale. Sit in the resonance, the echo of the sound. Let the body soften, the mind just become present. Relax that space between the eyebrows, deeply inward. Soften the body. Come deeply into presence. Hands to heart, bowing head to heart. May we really tune in to where our presence is, where we get distracted, where we're numb or dissociated. May we come back home to ourselves, or for the first time ever, may we sensitize and become the sentient beings that we are. May we seek help and relationships that offer space for us to be more felt beings. Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gracias, gracias, gracias. Aho. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here for you. May you feel deeply, may you be received deeply and seen and heard and understood. Feel free to subscribe and come for practice each week. And you can find me in all the places down below for in-person retreats and trainings and one-on-one sessions. And yeah, may you give yourself deep grace on this wild journey into the human experience. Ciao.